Your gut bacteria aren't just passive. They respond to the environment you create for them every single day. And when that environment is off, they don't just stop helping you, they can start working against you. Not in a dramatic way, but in a slow, quiet shift that shows up as bloating, brain fog, and that low energy that doesn't quite make sense. And this is why you can feel like you're doing everything right, eating better, trying to stay healthy, but still not feeling like yourself. Because this isn't just about food. It's about a system. And when that system falls out of sync, even the right habits stop working. There are a few key mechanisms your gut relies on every single day. And if even one of them is disrupted, your digestion starts to feel slow, heavy, and unpredictable. Let's break this down. Because once you understand what's happening, you stop guessing, and things start to make sense again. Here's where things usually start going wrong. Your gut has a built-in cleaning cycle. Think of it like an internal street sweeper. Between meals, your digestive system runs a wave-like motion that clears out leftover food, bacteria, and waste. This process is constantly working behind the scenes, quietly maintaining balance. But here's what most people don't realize. This system only activates when you're not constantly eating. And this is where the modern eating pattern creates a problem. Snacking throughout the day, eating every couple of hours, never really giving your body a break, keeps your gut in processing mode all the time. And when that happens, the cleaning mode never fully turns on. So instead of clearing things out, your system slowly starts to build up residue. Not something you feel immediately, but something that accumulates. And over time, this can lead to that familiar feeling of bloating, gas, and discomfort that lingers longer than it should. And this is the part most people miss. It's not always what you're eating, it's that your gut never gets the chance to reset. A simple shift here is spacing your meals. Giving your body even 4 to 5 hours between eating can allow that cleaning cycle to activate again. And for many people, this one change alone makes their digestion feel noticeably lighter. Now the second mechanism is something deeper. Your internal ecosystem. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. Not just a few types, but an entire living environment. Think of it like a garden. When that garden is diverse, balanced, and well supported, everything works together. But when you repeatedly feed it the same foods, day after day, you begin to limit that diversity. And slowly, the balance shifts. Certain bacteria start to dominate, while others fade away. And this doesn't happen overnight. It happens gradually, quietly, in a way that's easy to overlook. But you feel it. Digestion becomes inconsistent. Energy fluctuates. You don't feel as stable as you used to. And this is where most people try to overcomplicate things. They look for a single superfood. But the real answer is simpler. It's variety. Different plants, different fibers, different natural sources of nutrients. Because you're not just feeding yourself. You're feeding an entire ecosystem that directly affects how you feel. And when that ecosystem becomes stronger, your digestion follows. Now here's something most people don't connect. Timing. Because even if you eat the right foods, in the right amounts, timing can still throw everything off. Your digestion doesn't operate at the same level all day. It follows a rhythm. During the day, your body is more active, more prepared to process food. But as it gets later, everything begins to slow down. Think of it like a factory. During the day shift, everything is fully staffed. At night, it's a reduced crew. So when you eat a heavy meal late in the evening, your body has to process it with less support. Food sits longer. Your system works harder. And instead of using energy to repair and restore, your body is still trying to digest. And over time, this affects more than just your gut. It affects your sleep, your recovery, and your overall energy the next day. And this is why some people wake up feeling heavy, even if they didn't eat that much. A simple shift here is finishing your meals earlier. Even small changes in timing can help your body return to its natural rhythm. Now here's something even more subtle, and this is where most people get it wrong. You can eat the right foods at the right time and still struggle with digestion, because digestion doesn't begin in your stomach. It begins in your brain. Your body operates in two main states, stress and relaxation, and you cannot be in both at the same time. When you're stressed, your body shifts into survival mode. Blood flow moves away from digestion and toward your muscles, because your body is preparing for action, not digestion. So if you're eating while distracted, scrolling, rushing, or mentally overwhelmed, your digestive system slows down. Food isn't broken down efficiently. It stays longer than it should. And that leads to discomfort, bloating, and that sluggish feeling after meals. And this is happening to more people than they realize, because most meals today aren't eaten in a relaxed state. They're eaten while multitasking. A simple shift here: before you eat, pause, take a few slow breaths, let your body settle. This signals your system that it's safe to digest. And that small moment can change how your body processes the entire meal. Now, the final mechanism is something we rarely think about: what you're exposed to every day. Because it's not just about what you add. It's also about what you're constantly introducing into your system. Your gut is sensitive. Things like unnecessary antibiotics, residues on heavily treated foods, and even elements in water can gradually affect your internal balance. Not in a way you notice immediately, but in a slow shift over time. And this is where things quietly change. Your system becomes less efficient. Your gut becomes less resilient. And small issues start to build into bigger ones. So supporting your gut also means reducing that load, washing produce properly, being mindful of repeated exposures, and giving your body a cleaner environment to function in. Now, when you step back and look at everything, this isn't one single problem. It's a system. Your gut's cleaning cycle, your internal ecosystem, your body's rhythm, your nervous system, and your environment, all working together. And when one goes off, the others begin to feel it. But here's the part most people don't realize. Your gut isn't broken. It's responsive. Your body already knows how to repair itself. You just have to stop interrupting the process and start supporting it. And this is where things begin to change. Because once you understand this, you stop chasing random solutions, and you start working with your body instead of against it. So if your digestion has felt off lately, if your energy hasn't felt consistent, it's not random. It's your system asking for alignment again. And the earlier you respond to that, the easier it is to restore balance. If this helped you understand what's really going on, then you're already one step ahead. Because most people never look at it this way. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's where real change begins.